Hey vinyl community, hey new wavers, Shad with Vinyl New Wave here. Coming to you today with an unboxing video of a new box set that just arrived today. I'm really excited about it, and then a couple other records that I picked up recently from the same artist. So, here it is, and we will just get right into it here. I already cracked the outer box, but put it in for effect. And this box set is Peter Murphy's box set. I don't know if they're calling it anything other than just Peter Murphy, but it's his first 5 albums, solo albums on the Beggars Banquet label. All of these albums have been released on vinyl, and they did a limited edition run of a box with this cool special design that you could order directly from the Beggars archive, and they were limited to 500, and I was able to get one. So really kind of excited about it. I haven't cracked this open yet, so let's do it real quick. All right. So now I have a couple of these albums already on vinyl, but most of them I do not, because especially the last two were released just only in very limited quantities on vinyl. So I never got them, so let's give it a start. First impressions, the box, it's a nice sturdy box. This had a custom design by, I can't remember the name of the artist, but, and it's numbered too. I got number 290. So, okay, so then we start out with Peter Murphy's first solo album, and that is in this nice gatefold. Cover is kind of bent a little bit, but all right. And then this nice inner sleeve, and this one comes on this blue vinyl. And that is Should the World Fail to Fall Apart. Really great debut from Peter. Features Final Solution is probably the big hit off of here. But yeah, Should the World Fail to Fall Apart is the debut from him. Next up is the Love Hysteria album. And this is one of my favorite albums from him. Has All Night Long, His Circle and Hers Meet, Dragnet Drag, Socrates the Python, Indigo Eyes, which is probably one of his bigger hits, Time's Got Nothing to Do with It, Blind Sublime, My Last 2 Weeks, and Fun Time. Not a dud on this album. Every song is just amazing. And this one, there's the nice inner sleeves. I'm really happy. These inner sleeves are really nice. This set's really well done. I'm really impressed with it. And this album comes on this nice indigo vinyl. After, of course, the Indigo Eyes song. Nice. And those two, like I said, I already had on vinyl before. Next up is probably Peter Murphy's biggest commercial success, Deep. And this one, really nice inner sleeve with lyrics and a picture of his band. This one comes on a nice clear vinyl. Beautiful. And next up is his album Holy Smoke. This is I think, pretty underrated album. I actually really like it. I've had it on CD ever since it came out, but never on vinyl. Some really, really great songs. Like Hit Song is amazing. Let Me Love You, Our Secret Garden. I mean, I could go on every single one. I love all the songs. But anyways, again, some really nice inner sleeves with all the lyrics and photos from the album shoots. And this one comes on this nice smoky vinyl. Really beautiful. It's nice. I like that. And then the album from 94, I think it was, 95, is Cascade. And this one also comes in this nice gatefold with these pictures. I believe this is a picture of Peter Murphy as a boy. And this one is a 2 LP set. It comes on what he's calling Scarlet Vinyl. Based after the song Scarlet Thing in You from is on the album. I think probably the second disc is the same. No printed inner sleeves on this one, just some basic inner sleeves, which I will replace with some nice poly-lined ones. But so Scarlet Vinyl for Cascade. And then the final LP in this box set. So it's a 7 LP set. One for the first 4 albums and then 2 for Cascade. And then this final is called The Last and Only Star. And this is a disc of rarities. It's some B-sides and some alternate versions. I've Got a Secret Miniature Camera, which is an amazing song, was in that in the Christian Slater movie. What was it called? The Underground Radio one. Anyways, some really great stuff there on this one. This one also has some nice nice imagery. This is kind of mostly from the Holy Smoke era. All these pictures, I recognize them from kind of the Holy Smoke era. And this one comes on this nice gold vinyl. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks to be very well done box set. I'm really impressed. I hope they sound amazing. I'm sure they will. If they've gone to this much effort for the packaging, I'm sure they'll sound good too. I will give a report later, but there you go. Peter Murphy box set, first 5 solo albums. And then I pre-ordered this back in when they announced it January or February. I don't remember which one. And I kind of got a little excited about Peter Murphy, and so I had ordered a couple other additional Peter Murphy pieces that came back then. First one is this Live Birds or Wild Birds Live Tour, Peter Murphy. This is an unofficial release. It's one of those kind of in between things. It's released by Cleopatra Records a few years ago. It was recorded in 2000 at the House of Blues in Los Angeles. And it comes on this, it's a two record set, and it comes on this nice white vinyl. This is it. I'm not sure exactly what tour. It must have been a tour that he was promoting his best of album. There was a Wild Birds best of album. It was a best of compilation album. It had all his hits on there, and I think that's what he was touring when this was recorded. It's not a great recording, I'll be honest. It's okay, but he gets into Indigo Eyes, and he stops in the middle of it and bitches about getting a cramp in his hand for seriously 2 minutes. He just complains about having a cramp in his hand in the middle of the song, and then picks up and finishes it again. It kind of reminds me of why I don't buy a bunch of bootlegs, because the quality isn't there on it. But it's kind of a fun piece to have. Since Peter Murphy is one of my favorite artists, I wanted to pick it up. And then finally, I picked up this one. This is Peter Murphy live in London, and this one was recorded 2 years ago in London when Peter Murphy was touring with David J. from his old bandmate from Bauhaus. They were celebrating the 50th or 40th anniversary of Bauhaus. And it's completely Bauhaus set. There's none of his solo work is in here. It's all Bauhaus stuff. This recording is amazing. I saw Peter and David J on this tour. They came through Salt Lake, and I saw them. And really, it was kind of an unforgettable night for me. For a number of reasons, but one of them being toward the end of the show, at the encore, Peter came out and was talking about how one of the people that had paid for a VIP, one of their VIP backstage, things, was late getting there to the show, and they were having they were trying to get there, but they had been at the hospital all day, and they kind of had assumed that that it was her father-in-law or something, but it turns out that this woman's daughter had died, and so Peter took the time to console her, and then dedicated a song to her, which was a cover of a Dead Can Dance tune called Severance. And at the end of the show, it was just, and he invited everyone to participate in this prayer, this musical prayer for this girl's spirit, and they performed the song, and it was just powerful. It was just unbelievably powerful. At the end of the night, I was sitting kind of back at the back of the room by the sound booth, and I was watching people as the lights went down and the house lights came up, and people were starting to fill out. It was quiet. You know, a lot of times like in a show, it's really loud. It wasn't silent, but it was quiet. And I was watching people as they were walking past me, headed out, and there were tons of wet eyes and teary cheeks. It was a powerful, powerful moment, and I'll always remember that show. So when I saw that they released a show from that tour on vinyl, I had to buy it. I'd been kind of waiting because it was kind of expensive. I'd been kind of waiting on it to see if the prices would go down, and they just kept going up. So finally I pulled the trigger and bought it. And thankfully they included Severance in their, the set the night that they recorded this. So I have that song to remember, that I have a recording of them performing that song to remember that. And that this comes on this really nice red vinyl. So Peter Murphy, one of my all-time favorites. I've seen him live probably more than anyone else at this point. He likes to come through here, but anyways, that's, you know, some new Peter Murphy pickups. Really great box set. I'm looking forward to listening to everything, and to 2 live shows. One amazing, one But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like Peter Murphy, please thumbs up, comment, let me know. What's your favorite Peter Murphy song? What's your favorite Peter Murphy album? And until next time, remember, you spin me around like a record, baby.